One.
Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of our very special end of the year Gamer Box edition, looking at the best games for 2017. As we said in our previous video, we will bring you some footage and gameplay of our number one game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am at AJ Nation 71 and of course, as you've seen in our previous video, I'm joined by
Toxic Smokey, y'all.
Top that.
No. At Martin DH.
At King of 1988.
Brilliant, and you're such a pleb. Okay, so anyway, back to Breath of the Wild. So we're just going to start. We're going to run through some gameplay. You've probably seen the majority of the story and what you can do. We're just going to do some fun. We're going to do some running around, and I'm going to try not to die. I mean, this is a beautiful game. I mean, considering the limitations of the Switch. What's that?
Even the leaves.
In the leaves.
Detail.
Breath of the Leaves. So here we go. We got
Before you start, can you just do a little pat around, just see all the beautiful aspect of the
world,
game? It's beautiful. It's just beautiful game. There's dragon and everything.
Ah, dragon.
So just to be aware, Alex has completed everything.
Yeah.
The Nintendo fanboy is.
So
Spoilers.
I've actually put 240 hours into this game. I've done it 100% as you... Oh, 99.75! That's disappointing. I missed something.
You missed something in one of those temples.
Yeah, so maybe...
Failure, you are.
0.25.
Yeah, I mean, I've completed the Champions Ballad DLC, the Master Trials, and... So yeah, this is the game in the completest form. So if there's something you don't want to see, probably switch off and come back later. But do come back because we want your views. So yeah, talking of views, I mean, like we said, aesthetically beautiful game. We're just looking at this mini fortress at the moment, which is surrounded by low-level boboblins, if that's how you say it. I hope boboblins. And we're going to go in.
Fodder for you.
But yeah, it should be. However, I'm going
Master
in with
Alex, come on.
I'm going in with a spring-loaded hammer. It doesn't hurt much, but the fourth swing and a string of attacks will send the victim flying.
I do love how you can pick up different weapons. You have a mop there.
Yeah.
A wooden mop.
I might give it a go, but
Yeah,
let's do it with the hammer because the hammer's less, and I want to see him go flying.
Have different arrows.
Yeah. I mean, we got all the
Shield. All the shields.
God,
Someone get this guy a shield.
With Captain America in here, that was a brilliant. I like that reference, Phil.
Thanks.
You're doing well on this video. You're stealing the show. So yeah, I've got all the outfits. So you got the traditional outfits. Let's just have a look at these quick. Ocarina of Time link.
Yeah, it's crazy. All these tunics. This Wind Waker.
Now he's fanboy.
Yeah, Wind
Oh,
Waker.
yeah, I'm going in.
I'm really feeling it.
Is that
Villain.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah. See if you get this one, Phil.
Mate, hold my drink. This is unreal.
Original Link, but we're going to go with Tunic of the Wild. Simply because I'll tell you what. Let's make it even funnier. Let's go on his Tingle.
Oh, no. I hate that character.
Yeah, everyone
Why
hates
still
it.
exist?
But let's just go it. Let's go ham. Right, I'm going in as Tingle with a...
No pressure.
And this is how Alex died.
Yeah, right. Oh, no, what we're doing? Press the... I'm still... Oh, no, that's not gone to plan.
Oh, see, you need to
Right,
find
start again.
Oh, we should have climbing off.
Oh, yeah, so this is how you... Well, this is how you whip and nene. Mr. Tingle. Right, let's start that bit again. Right.
Rewind.
Right, he can't see you.
Right, you didn't see the last 2 minutes of the video. Oh, do you know what? Bugger it.
Rewind. That won't be a while.
Surely he's got me there.
No, I don't, oh, Christ, there's more of them.
Obviously, you don't have this special item when you first start.
This hammer I've got off a guy called... Oh, I've died. But I've come back to life, fortunately. My hammer's on fire as well.
On fire.
Oh, wow, they're firing fire arrows. This is getting a bit... I think they've actually got... Oh, love that. I've missed.
No pressure.
Oh, let's... blowing themselves. I don't mean... I'm not really doing a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's freeze one of them.
All these things you get at the start, I'm guessing.
So, the stasis ruins you earn in the Great Plateau. It'll go flying. Watch. Oh, no, we won't. Ah! I tell you what, this Tingle item is terrible.
Wait.
No, he's got bomb arrows. They got bomb arrows and fire out. That's why there's so much destruction. I might have to change the weapon. I might have to change my armor because I'm getting decimated.
So armor gives you more health and stuff.
So the Tingle armor only has, if I show you quick, has a combined. It's only got 6 at the moment out of a possible 88. 88's the highest.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, that just shows you how.
And being far in this, probably be stronger enemies.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, these boboklins
still alive.
are well, because I'm only hitting them with an hammer. Sorry, that only does
the original boomerang and everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's from Wind Waker. That's Seabreeze boomerang.
Master Sword there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's really. So this is the difference between what I've just been using in the map of the Master Sword. Won it. Yeah. Gone. Oh Jesus Christ! Let's get out of there.
That's pretty cool from like where the fires hit the grass.
Yeah.
And now you've got some. Oh, that's cool.
And I used the motion control to control that because you can use standard control, but it's so intuitive to use motion controls on this, which I'm doing with the Pro controller, which you can see.
Which they both have the motion control.
Yeah, every control option the Switch has got, but that's made by Nintendo has got motion controls in.
And a lot of the games that they put out since coming out have motion controls, so they're not just leaving it like as Sony's just dropped the idea now.
Yeah,
they've put in like a few games. Xbox doesn't have it.
I mean,
PC they have it, but it's only with the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
yeah, but they still have the motion controls.
Yeah. But what I enjoy about it is it's the little details, like setting the grass on fire.
Yeah,
if it's raining, obviously that's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
cool.
how everything interacts. It's the small details make it feel very much like
the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I'm pissing around here, it's amazing how much the environment is as much of a puzzle as, say, going into one of the various divine beasts or a temple or one of the shrines. I mean, like you said, the way you interact with the world can be the difference between life and death. Yeah. And this is the most ridiculous thing in this whole game.
They now have a bike.
If you complete the Champion's Ballad DLC, you now have a motorbike to go around on.
Obviously, the world is vast, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it would take a while to get to A to B.
To be fair, that's everything that's blue on there is a warp point. So you'll never. It's not as if you have to spend all day, but if you.
But you would need to get there first.
Yeah.
So it would take a while to get there.
Definitely, I agree. But if you to go from like that corner of the map there to that corner up there, that would probably take you over an hour.
Yeah.
But I can easily walk there because it's not just
so it's almost like Assassin's Creed, like traveling.
Yeah, the fast travel points, but the fast travel points in this aren't just simply walking up towers and scanning the area, even though some of them are that. They're also, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Oh shit! Excuse my language. Is we're going to look at a shrine when I get close to one. The shrines actually become warp points themselves. So as soon as you complete something, you can warp to it.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
I do love the colours. Yeah,
I mean this.
Can you? I'm throwing this in. I'm sorry, guys, but do you imagine this like on a 4K telly? It's just unreal, guys. There's so much colour.
Do you know what? If people were playing Phil Bingo, they would have their card. It'd be 4K TV,
drinking constantly.
Yeah. It'd be 4K TV, Marvel. And
shields.
Yeah, get that guy a shield. Let's go to a snowy area. Let's go to here. So just to explore the various world, I'll leave my bike there because I can summon it from anywhere. As you do.
Obviously, Zelda's like a fairy tale game, isn't it? Just I love all the little spirits and that.
Metal weapons can create sparks. I mean, like.
Yeah, so
that's something like that.
Yeah, talking about what Kingham was saying about the environmental interaction, if you've got a lightning storm, you have to unequip all your metal weapons, or you will get struck by lightning.
Wow!
And it really takes you out.
And it all makes sense. That's insane.
And this I'll show you as well. So I've now walked to a cold area. Link will now freeze unless I change his armor look because there's a temper.
That's pretty cool.
So I'll show you I'll just.
Would you lose health?
Yeah, you'll see in a sec. So if I go out here. Snow in. running slow because it's on the snow, and now I'm losing health
That's
because
pretty
I'm
cool.
out in the cold.
Poor guy, man. Throw him some clothes on, bro.
Did you say take his clothes off, Phil?
No, put them on. No one wants to see that.
And so Phil wanted to see a naked Link, so we're going to run around
That's
naked.
just cold, man. Literally, no pun.
So
He's losing health quicker.
yeah, let's see what trial this is. So this one is called the Red Giveaway. I don't know what this trial is because some of them are just straight, but we'll go down here.
Still just stupid mans with no clothes on.
It's because Man's is hot.
Man's is cold.
Man's is cold. But as you can see, I've got the 900 Korok seeds, all 120 shrines, and
A lot of rupees.
yeah, the rupees don't mean anything when you get to this point of the game, in all honesty.
Which is really sad. You would expect to buy a lot of things with earning that much rupees.
It's fun. It's funny me saying this because obviously I've completed the game and I've got 9,000 rupees, but rupees are not. This is one thing that Aruma-san said at the beginning when in development, is that rupees are not going to come in the traditional ways that they did before.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as cutting down grass, throwing pots.
Yeah.
There was. I remember in Ocarina of Time, you go into that little hut when you first get into the Castle Ground Market, and you just chop all the pots out.
Yeah.
The guard, he says, "Oh, I don't care about my job. Like, hack away." So going back to the environment, so one of the shrines, these are just essentially like mini dungeons.
Right.
So in this one, I've got to solve a puzzle. I've got to somehow get that ball into there. Now, okay, it may look simple. We can pick it up and lob it, surely. No, wrong button.
Remember your training.
Yeah, so look, that's obviously not going to work. So we seem to have some sort of wind tunnel system in this area. So what it would seem to me logically is that we've got to use the wind manipulate system to manipulate the ball into
Getting
essentially
it all the way around.
the hole. So we can do that with the various stasis ruins that you have on your Sheikah Slate. This is the other thing that's really clever with this game. The physics engine is unreal. Like the way that you can manipulate virtually anything in the environment is brilliant. So if I remember rightly, because obviously I've done this before, but a very long time. Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
So this is equivalent of a temple, like you said.
A very small temple, yeah. You've obviously got your traditional temples.
Okay, that's good to know.
Well, I say they're traditional. They're obviously in style with the game. So go. So that's not going to work because that platform's moving. So I think the way of solving that.
Doesn't this take away? Does it make it easier? These items you have.
No, because the puzzles are built around the items, so you really need to use you need to engage your thinking in these puzzles. So I know now. Look, I've frozen that platform,
Wow.
but in the wrong place because I'm not a very intelligent person.
The idea was struck.
Yeah, so
that.
freeze the platform. Hopefully, it will go up there. So let's
It's
try
all about
that.
timing and stuff as well.
Yeah,
which they have been doing on the original Zelda.
Yeah,
before.
definitely. And the one thing I will say is, I would say I'm making this look simple, but I'm not. This is actually one of the simpler puzzles. It really does require you to think
Throw it
about
in.
what. Yeah, just throw it in. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, I think that was opened because I
Already done it.
I had already done it, yeah. Ah, no, there we go. That's why you can't do it, Martin. Did you see? So that platform's raised to get to the top where I need to go,
Yes.
but I obviously need to be on that platform when it raises.
Yes.
So,
You need to time it.
exactly. So,
No, you can't get out.
Kick it.
this is just like FIFA.
Mine would get this easy. Then.
Yeah, I was going to say, Martin would love this.
But yeah, I'd definitely be raging right now.
I will apologise for how poorly I'm doing on this game at the moment, because I am not doing very well
We'll
at
let
all.
the show off and
Yeah,
show
look how great this game is.
Yeah,
Oh, by the
that
way,
is
I'm
the
really
game.
crap at it.
Yeah.
Right, let's go back to doing what
Freeze
I was
this
doing.
first.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to
Blank.
do.
How long does it stay frozen?
Oh god,
Is it
right.
a set amount of time.
Wow.
Yeah, until basically the noise you can hear runs out, which we can't hear because we've turned it off for the purposes of recording. So you guys don't
So
get the
it's
feedback.
That's already stopped.
No! Oh, this is really. Can we do another shrine, please? This is doing my.
Try one that would be easy.
Well, this is supposed to
4
be.
hours later. Sorry for the long stream.
Yeah, I apologise for the inconvenience.
Can always give up.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll give it a couple more goes for the sake of continuity, because after
Already
failure
dead.
is only fun for so long.
Missed it.
Ah, do you know what? I've given up. Let's go to a different shrine.
Let's get out. You don't want to spoil everything.
sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I got him.
So yeah, let's get out of here.
Link the bit mighty heroes.
Well, you
Yeah.
know the premise of it then,
So
anyway.
basically, we now can't save Zelda because we can't even put a ball in a hole.
Yes, the main character's name is Link, not Zelda. Let's get that out of the way.
A lot. Well, hopefully, people who watch this will know that, but some
You'd
people
like to
don't.
think so.
It's like it's the old meme, isn't it? Why doesn't Metroid crawl? Referring back to Samus, because everyone calls Samus Metroid, and they wonder why she rolls into a ball rather than. So, like some of them look is rather than the shrine itself being the puzzle, it's a labyrinth.
Okay.
So you go through the
my
labyrinth.
lord.
Pardon?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it's
Underwater temples, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fire temple.
Not underwater level.
Oh
no! No!
Blessing. A major test of strength.
Everybody loves that temple, let's be honest.
What, the water temple?
It's the first time you meet Dark Links in it.
I mean, I personally hated that temple.
Everyone hate that. Then.
Yeah, it wasn't my favourite. Right, let's try this one. If this is a hard one as well, I'll be shifting out of it. Well, I say a hard one. The other one was easy. I just screwed it up horrendously. What I'll do, we'll try and do this shrine successfully rather than embarrassing ourselves, and then we'll.
Embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, we're just
Oh,
watching,
yeah,
mate.
watch.
You're giving us the rundown.
I'm the best gamer here, so.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry,
Alright, mate.
I was getting angry with something. Mans is really hot at the moment, by the way.
The pressure, it gets to you, doesn't it?
It's I do feel a little bit of pressure now actually because of how bad I'm doing. So let's just take a quick look round. So Snowy Peak up there.
Is that where we just come from, or do we come from the other side?
There's we didn't come from Mount LaRue. We came from I think it's called Hebra's Peak. Yeah, so there.
It's so massive.
Yeah,
right?
it is. And then obviously you've got traditional Death Mountain, which I'll show
Which
you.
is good, I suppose, because the normal Zelda games are quite in a box. You can still like venture off and do your own thing, but you still have to go to that temple and that temple first. And
Yeah. This is you
get
can.
that tunic to come to that temple.
One of the
whatever.
great things about this is you can take the game in any order, and you don't necessarily have to complete it to full completion. Once you get off the Great Plateau, effectively you can actually go to defeat Ganon if you want. It's not advised, but so theoretically you could complete the game within the first couple of hours. You don't necessarily have to put 200 hours into it. If you are able to do that, then you're massively skilled because, as you can see, I got.
Well, there'd be time runs. I can imagine there'd be a lot of
speedrunners, yeah.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of competitions for speedrunners to do that.
Oh, there's a treasure chest in here I haven't got as well.
There you go, that's that.
That's your 0.25 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. What am I supposed to do in this one?
I have no idea.
Right, that's locked.
God knows how you completed this.
Yeah, do you know what? I haven't played this part of the game for so long. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
So 4 hours later.
Yeah, again, going quite further back in the
Oh,
stream.
it's SpongeBob thing, isn't it?
4 hours later.
A little while longer.
Yeah, let's see. Let's try and get an overall view of the room.
So you
It was
to
called
get
the-
that crystal.
Yeah, so I've taken the metal thing off there, and
So what's
There's
the
a-
the crystal.
Do you have to get the laser to the other crystal?
that's a point. I think I know what I need to do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can't you just climb? That would be brilliant.
So look, if I get that on there.
Ah, the switch. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, so that's going to open there. But now I've got...
get up there?
Yeah, how do I get up? This is the question.
The plot thickens.
So if I do that... What did that do? Ah! Okay, I see what I've done there. Can you see the platform's moved?
Oh, okay.
But...
Oh, how do you get there?
Yeah, how do I get on it?
Whoa!
Okay,
Shoot it.
Martin's got the plan.
Boomerang. Can you control the boomerang?
You can control the boomerang, but the boomerang won't work. Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Le bomb.
Whoa.
Ball in.
There you go. There's your...
I am so sorry.
This guy!
What a job, Alex.
Well, at least we know how to do it.
This guy!
Well, look. Just appreciate the fact I've bought this game for everyone to enjoy. Right, well, at least we know what to do.
40 hours well spent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd like to think I was quite good at this game, but clearly I was
There
over.
are people out there in the world who are so much better.
I must have cheated. Was putting like a game shot. Ooh, Thunderblade. Oh, my inventory is full.
Oh,
Should we sacrifice something to put it in there?
you 100% yeah.
No, you're 100%. No, it's not worth it.
That's probably why you left it in the first place, right?
Possibly, because that seems too easy for me to.
This one's gonna be tricky.
Yeah, this is where the plan kind of fails, I think. Any comments or suggestions on how to complete this, viewers of Game & Box? Because I'm stumped.
You can't throw a bomb that far.
No.
Can you...
What have I
What are the
got?
weapons, Jim?
Stasis frozen. Can I summon my motorcycle in? No, you can't use that here.
I see you have a camera there. I guess you could take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, take a picture. So,
Pretty cool.
I mean, this isn't what we're supposed to do. We can...
It's very serious.
I forgot what the button is. Ah,
Hey!
do some selfie posing.
Okay.
Link is doing a selfie.
There we go. The Phil.
The thing
Pondering.
The thinker. That's what he's doing now. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I think I've worked it out.
Okay.
I really hope so.
No, I genuinely have. I mean, I can't believe I didn't think of this before. So...
He hasn't got it, has he?
No, I think I have.
Just fly.
Yeah, fly. Die, my pretties.
So we're going back round for the last time.
Hopefully, maybe, no. So I can use the square bomb.
Missed.
Doesn't matter.
Dramatic effect.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Is there a way you can reverse the platform?
Yeah.
No.
Anything I was thinking of? Can you fire the arrow over? Will it loop over?
No, it'll just go into the ceiling.
Boomerang?
It's a boomerang.
Ain't that good, are they? Nah, I'm only joking.
No, that's the whistle for a horse. Guys, I'm really sorry about this, but I've failed in another. I mean, I've obviously done it, look, because the Seeker
Yeah.
yoga.
It gives you a feel of what the top dungeons there are. And different
Makes you
puzzles.
think.
Yeah, it makes Link think, and it makes me think, what the hell am I doing? Because I
Do you get any hints as you go along?
no.
Like,
So this
you could be
is
stuck on that forever.
there is no such thing as hand-holding on this, but because there's 120 shrines, like I said, you don't have to complete them all. The game, like I said, you can go off the Great Plateau, which can take anything from half an hour to an hour, depending on how good you are. In my case, about 12 hours.
There are professionals out there who know games in and out, so you could just go on YouTube.
Yeah, and you can go to Ganon, Hyrule Castle, and face Ganon if you like, which is something I won't face him, but I'll show you quickly a bit of Hyrule Castle before we go.
That's quite a good feature though. That there's no set way you do it.
Yeah.
So you could come back and replay it again.
Well, this is what. Yeah, this is why the game was so great, because no two people had the same experience because they didn't do the same thing.
Yeah.
So remember what I said about the environment? Here we're setting on fire because it's far too hot. And I'm
Which
actually,
they would do
there we go,
in the older ones as
yeah.
well, but obviously you wouldn't be able to get that far because you would need the tunic to step inside that place.
Exactly.
It would advise you now you can't go there.
And it's
even
showing
your
me,
weapons are starting to burn up, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, which shows you I can't use it, but that's fine because we have got armor. There we go, flame breaker. So now I'm not going to set on fire. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, again, you can see
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
The art style of it is gorgeous.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is.
For some like painting type views, it's not like massive like graphics and stuff like that, but how it as a painting is beautiful.
I mean, I think Aruma was mentioned in interviews that he's very much inspired by Japanese anime artwork.
Yeah.
Which you could probably see in a lot
Hence
of
the armor here just looks like a Japanese anime.
Yeah, and not just that, it's also, I mean, this is the thing as well, just something simple like the design of the power glider means if you can get to the highest mountain, you can pretty much sail to the next part of the map you want to go to. I'll bet with the stamina gauge, but it's another form of
that's one thing you would have to upgrade, I'm guessing.
No, it stays standard. Well, the stamina vessel you do upgrade, but the accessibility of travel, there's so many ways of getting around. It's not simply just climbing up the highest structure. There is a tactic and planning to your movement, which I don't think you see in a lot of games. A lot of games you like, and not criticizing Horizon, you'd set your marker on the map and you'd head towards that marker in the most direct route. In this, that might not necessarily be the best way, because the most direct route might have the biggest mountain available, or adversely, because of where you might be, it might be that there's a gore. Yeah, and I'm getting some health back, so I'm in a hot spring. So yeah, let's go look at Ganon's castle quickly before we go.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get murked in here. So yeah,
I did see in a couple of videos on YouTube where taking armor off, you could swim faster or.
Yeah, it affects your movement, but then adversely you haven't got any protection.
Which is just a way of living, I suppose.
What, naked?
No.
All right.
I'm saying if you were to go swimming, you just put on shorts, wouldn't you? Swimming shorts.
Oh, I go naked, mate. This is why I got banned from Martin's swimming lessons.
That's true.
Yes. Interesting.
I just wanted to go there and hang with my seamen.
Also interesting.
That tumbleweed.
That's the best I've got, unfortunately. It's not getting any better than that, my friend.
No. Anyway,
especially after your performance of all this.
Should we go in dressed as a lady?
And
this
what are they called again?
The Gerudos.
Yeah, the Gerudos, yeah.
I don't know what they're called again, ladies.
Dark Link.
Yeah, let's go in. Nice speed up. That's another thing, talking about environment. In the desert, if I went at this time of night, I'd freeze. If I go in the middle of the day, again, you have similar heat effects to what you faced in Death Mountain. Oh, okay. So there's a Guardian here.
I have seen these Guardians.
So yeah, I'm probably going to have to put on something heavier because I'm almost dead, I think. Let's have a look what we've got.
Spend some more time in that spring, bro.
Yeah, probably should have. Luckily, I've got Mitha's Grace, which is one of the power-ups you get from completing the one of the temples. That's a thing that's worth mentioning as well about this game. Is this is the first Zelda game that they've introduced voice acting on, which is a big deal for the Zelda series.
Yeah, a lot of just a few words like The Sims.
Yeah, a few words like The Sims. Yeah, the Sinish.
Bit of mumble.
Oh my days.
He's easy, believe it or not. It's his mate that over there that's not so...
Do you miss the wiggle controller from Skyward Sword?
So from Skyward Sword, yes, I did like the motion controls of Skyward Sword. I was one of the few people that did. But I didn't like it in Twilight Princess. I preferred the GameCube version of that game. So the best way to defeat this dude, other than shooting him in the eye...
which I've watched a lot of videos where they just shoot him in the eye.
Yeah.
I did not know you could do that.
Oh, my Master Sword's run out of energy, so I've got to use something different.
Oh, damn.
What was that? Rubber hammer, you say?
Is he the lob though?
No. Clearly doesn't work. And, right, let's use... Let's use the badass weapon.
Nope.
I can use it, don't I? Need to stop swinging. Yeah, so with this tunic, look, I can actually see the health bar.
Okay.
Let's electrocute him. There we go.
Nice.
So that's one of the
Child's
two.
gonna explode.
That's right. It's gonna have. We had explosion there, Phil.
Interesting.
There's the other drinking
So
game code.
Oh yeah, explosion.
See, there's a crafting system in this because the part you just picked up.
Yeah. So
Show that. So
you can use. There's a cooking system. So I've made various meals from mixing ingredients together, and they have various effects. So mighty fried bananas. They grant you a mighty. A low level attack boost. Some of them just provide health benefits. That one provides a defense boost.
There's no
And then-
Freeman's tacos.
What's that?
There's no Freeman's tacos.
And then these other bits can use to craft weapons parts, armor, or various other things. But you can do certain on the field crafting with where
yeah.
food is concerned, but you need to build yourself an area to mix the food together.
Yeah.
Or find one, or adversely with the weapon crafting, for example, or the armor crafting, you'd need to see a specialist.
Yeah.
So it's not on the move, but because I know some game, I think Skyrim does on the move crafting, doesn't it?
Certain parts, but no, you need a forge sometimes.
Oh, okay. So this is pretty similar in style. Then game I still need to play. Actually, I bought it on my Switch.
I love how heavy that sword looks, and it's like nothing.
Yeah. It's just like I just float in the air. So yeah, I mean, this just also the reason I brought you here, just to also give you a more variation on the settings that you deal with. This Zelda storyline is very much akin sort of to Horizon. It's set in a world that's seen a lot of destruction. In this storyline, Ganon's been successful in his attack on Hyrule, and he's taken over the castle. And this is a very dark Zelda game. Very dark. The storyline
Compared to Majora's Mask, or
Majora's Mask is dark in a weird way, I think, isn't it? It's like quite not disturbing. I think that's the wrong word, but it's more psychologically. Whereas this is about a fallen hero. I mean, Link himself wakes up in the Shrine of Resurrection, which tells you a lot about the game itself. And I won't give too much away, but the powers you've inherited also are given to you because the people that originally had those powers are no longer part of this world, which also forms part of the storyline. And why you have to go to these various... It's recommended you go to these various areas before tackling Ganon. But it's very much a Zelda game, but this one you can still say
I mean, Dark Storylines or nothing wrong with that as well. So.
No, I mean I prefer
Dark Story.
yeah, of course. I mean nothing should be happy and rosy, and this is very much, even though you could argue with the presentation it looks more accessible, this is very much an adult. This is an adult's game. This isn't for the guy, the kid who's necessarily going to pick up Mario and enjoy collecting a couple of moves. It's very harsh, it is very unforgiving, but it is very, very rewarding, and it's an experience that I've never personally experienced in video games before, and it's testament to Nintendo's design of this game, just how good and how well received it's been. It's one of the highest rate critically acclaimed games of all time. And I believe the Switch wouldn't have been as successful as it was if it was for not being launched side by side with this game.
Yeah, we did comment when it first came out about how little in the way of options there were for gaming.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
games had come out.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I remember rightly, apart from physical release games, not including eShop games, because there were quite a few eShop games, I think there might have only been 4. I think there was like Bomberman R, Zelda. Do you know what? I can't even think of the others. That's
Snippet or whatever.
Oh, 1-2 Switch, and then another one.
Snippets one.
Yeah, but that was an indie game, wasn't it? One Snipper Clips. But yeah, I mean, the fact that again you could still dive into this game, and I haven't played this game on Master Mode yet, but I will dive into this game after. Yeah, I will dive into that after I've played some of the other games I've got on backlog that we've been talking about today. I mean, I've not really played Wolfenstein 2 properly yet. I haven't completed Evil Within. I haven't completed Assassin's Creed. There's so much to play. It's been a brilliant year for games. But this is the pinnacle of 2017 for me, and I think you guys agree as well.
Yeah, it's an awesome game.
Yeah, and Link is fed up of us talking. He's nodding off, so I think that is a brilliant place to end. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for staying with us through this year. I know we've been sporadic with our video outtakes. We've had a few problems with health and various other issues, but 2018 is going to be our biggest year yet. We're going to get our own dedicated podcast room in my house.
Basement.
Yeah, basically.
It is.
I'm not a basement person.
It's not. I wish I had a house that was big enough to have a basement, but no, it's not in the basement. We're going to come through with more regular videos like we've tried to do with the Game of the Year series. Like I said, where there's games, Gamer Box will be there. And just remember, guys, to take it easy over Christmas. Enjoy those games you haven't played. I know I'll be doing that. And remember to catch us next year. So just for one more time of 2017, I am at Aged Nation 71.
Toxic Smoke here.
I'm Martin DH.
King of 1988.
And the group is at GamerBox Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Take care, everyone, and keep gaming.